Janelle here, the expert to follow to become genuinely happy, wildly successful, and a dynamic leader. Are you sick of having the same old conversations with your spouse or your friends? How are you today? What'd you do today? The same conversation over and over again. I know I am, and it's been driving me nuts. So I want to tell you about what I've done about it and where the motivation for this video has come from. The motivation has come from the fact that my fiancé works out west. So we have talked on the phone almost every single night for the last few years when he's out west. Which means we've also had the exact same conversation for days and now years straight. Because if we're honest with ourselves, most of our conversations are the exact same. How are you today? The answer always being good. Even if you're not good, or even if you're way better than good. It's good. We all say that. The next thing, what'd you do today? From day to day, what we do pretty much stays the same. So what we tell each other is the exact same thing we told each other the day before, and then every day for the last few years. This led to conversations being totally uninteresting, unmotivated for both of us to even have the conversation in the first place, and really taking that desire to communicate and get on the phone with each other away. So finally I've had enough of that, and here's what we did. Because the reality was I didn't care about what he did that day because I already knew. And if he did do something crazy and out of the ordinary, he's gonna tell me. So instead of asking him, what'd you do today? I ask, what did you think about today? And by asking somebody, what did you think about today? That question prompts a deeper response. What went on in your head? What were you struggling with? What were you excited about? What are some of your goals? What are the thoughts that are spinning through your head today? Because when you just ask somebody what they did today, it's very easy for them just to stay on the surface. By asking them what they think about today, it takes you this extra level deeper and prompts something that's one, a way more interesting conversation, and number two, it gives the other person an opportunity to express themselves. So much of our communication from day to day with the closest people in our lives is just staying on the surface. This does not help us to build intimacy with one another. This does not help us to increase communication with one another. And that idea of falling in love all over again, or that idea of having friends and family that know so much about you and you're super connected to, those things just don't exist but surface level conversations. So go ahead and stop having those surface level conversations and ask deeper questions. Ask somebody, what did you think about today? And give them an opportunity to express themselves, and guarantee they're going to ask you in return, well, what did you think about today? And be honest with them. What's going on in your head? What are the ups and what are the downs? Because what we thought about today is a whole lot more interesting than what we did today. So go ahead, stop having those conversations and try this out. It's been really effective for me, and I wanted to share it with you. So make it a great day and let me know how it goes.